141. That's right, 141. Remember that number. That is the amount of single-family homes that was listed just yesterday in Southern Nevada. Sellers, listen up. The April 2019 edition of the Las Vegas Real Estate Update starts now. Boy, we had a rough winter in Las Vegas home sales, or did we? The 2018-2019 winter was tough for Las Vegas home sellers, as we've seen over 40% of listings receive some sort of price reduction. Inventory has almost doubled. But wait, we are still officially listed as a seller's market. Let's get to the data, see if we can make some sense out of all of this. All right, guys, let's get into our data here. Logged into the MLS. And we're going to go to some data. So some things I want to point out. The number of units sold here. Okay. March 2019, the latest period, 2,621 units sold. The prior period, which would have been the month before, February, 1966. So that's good. We sold more in March than we did in February. However, that's expected because we're entering our spring buying season. But here's the real kicker. If you look at this, 1 year ago, we sold 3,152 homes in March. And last March was 2621. So we've got a 33% month over month between March and February, but this is what I want you to look at. 16.8% decrease in sales from March 2018. Now that's the troubling part. 16.8%. And we have a lot more inventory on the market. Let's go there. Number of available units without offers. In March 2019, 7,091 units. Okay. February, 7,134. So we shaved off a few. But 1 year ago, 3,835 units for sale. Now we have 7,091 units. A year ago, 3,835. So the change in the inventory is 84.9%. That's almost double what we had last year. So that's the troubling part. For some reason, we've seen a lot of homes hit the market starting in the fall, and we haven't sold them all off yet. Now, to be real, this is more of a normal market because the last few years we've had very low inventory, and that's why we had between 15 and 18% in like 2015, 16, 17, and 18. But we all know, as reasonable people, you just can't get 15% a year appreciation forever, because we're at that critical mass stage right now where the homes are outpricing the incomes of the buyers. So when homes get too expensive, there's very few people that can afford them on your average wage here in Las Vegas. So that is one of the reasons why we're seeing the reductions and more inventory. So my prediction is I don't think we're in for a crash anytime soon. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think we're returning to a more normal real estate market, which for sellers means that you actually have to price your house correctly and you'll be able to sell it. And for buyers, it means you've got a lot more options out there right now to choose from, because I can't even tell you how many buyers that I've had that were like FHA, and it was hard to get them a home because they were just getting beat out for cash, just, a lot of times. But, we did finally get them into homes, and they're in good places and financially fine, but it was difficult. But right now, buyers, you can pretty much have your choice, and sellers are going to listen to you. So we're definitely in a changing market, getting back to a more normal market, but I don't think it's, the market's dead. It's not crashing. Things are selling. And like I said, if it's priced well, it's selling well. Um, the reason why we had so many price reductions because you had so many Dr. Feel Good realtors walk into a listing appointment and the seller would say, well, Zillow says my house is worth 360. And the realtor would say, well, hey, how about if I get you 385? And then they wind up selling it for 335 6 months later. So it is so important to price your house correctly from the get-go. I can't stress that enough. 20 years of doing this, and when I work for a investor a lot of times, and when we price our listings that we've flipped, I price them, even though ours are the nicest one in the block, I price them right where the last sale was, and we get them gone, and we get good buyers, and it's just much easier, and we actually net more money that way. I just wanted you to be aware. This number right here, 16.8%. That's how much our sales are down right now, and our inventory is up 85%. So we can kind of see where that's going. As I previously mentioned, we are still officially in a seller's market. Houses that are priced well and show well are still selling well. However, that dog that you put a dress on and sent to the dance, it's coming home empty-handed. Be careful, sellers. Call me. We'll see you in a few weeks for the May edition of the Las Vegas Real Estate Update. Thanks for watching. God bless.